the 17 best movie cookout scenes of all time. Since we in cookout mode, you know what I'm saying? It's summertime.
I ain't been to a cookout.
We just had 4th of July. I haven't looked at the list yet. So I wanted to do this list live with you.
Okay.
All right. 17 best movie cookout scenes of all time.
Top 2 better be Poetic Justice and Boys in the Hood.
All right, let's get into it. Let's crack the scene. So is this not in the order?
I don't think it's an order. I think it's just these are the ones.
Okay, well, let me get back to the top. So let me see what the article says. The article says, when it comes to 4th of July, it's not about the fireworks and festivities. It's all about the cookouts. We're talking mouth-watering barbecues, soulful gatherings, and unforgettable moments that capture the essence of the joyous occasion. Imagine a scene, a family reunion where the air is thick with an irresistible aroma, sizzling ribs and juicy burgers, your belly already stuffed to the brim, can't resist the temptation of Auntie's famous potato salad and Grandma's secret recipe peach cobbler. Ooh, that peach cobbler, though.
I don't even like peach cobbler, but you make it apple pie, we good.
Let's get Mika off of the screen real quick because she don't like cobbler.
I don't need the cobbler.
Oh man, those moments have been recreated in films throughout the years to get ready for the holiday weekend. We're checking out the best cookout movie scenes. These scenes will transport you to a place where the food is delicious and the company is unpredictable. Keep scrolling and let us know what's your favorite. So, Poetic Justice, cousin. I'm not gonna play it because you already know how they're gonna do. Unless you want to play it.
Nah, strike.
Right?
You already know it's gonna be a
We can do it without the sound.
Too. Cousin.
Well, not because it's 4 minutes. I ain't trying to really get deep into it. I just want to go through this list. Don't be a menacing.
Okay, which was a parody of the Boys in the Hood.
Right. But it was still
it was a cookout. It was a wild ass cookout though. You see them two freaks getting nasty on the dance floor.
All right. Family reunion. Johnson family vacation, I mean.
Okay, yep. When they had the scene where they was the what's it called? A talent show?
Talent show and them dancing. I ain't gonna say they made it famous, but they played the cookout music that now everybody plays in all the movies now.
This is a funny part of the movie too, because this is when Nate and Mac are trying to fight outbrother each other over a prayer over the meal, and it ends up being too long. We got that one person.
Deliver Us from Evil. I don't remember that movie. It didn't. I watched it, but it didn't. It don't stick.
The cookout scene didn't stick out to me. That's why I said next.
The Cookout.
Yeah. I mean, it's called The Cookout.
Right. Ja Rule was in it. Boys in the Hood. They don't have nothing for Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood.
Had a clip, but they did. It just didn't go through.
Barbershop. Which one is this? Barbershop 2.
Oh yeah, when they did the cookout scene. When
with beauty shop with the
beauty shop,
with beauty shop.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what is this? Bad Boys 2. Is that a different? I mean, it was a cookout, but
but it wasn't like a cookout like we think cookout, like a gang of people there. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just them.
Minutes. Now this minutes is Keisha. What? Keisha. What, nigga? Hurry up with that plate.
It ain't better than the Boys in the Hood cookout, though.
Nah, it ain't better than the Boys in the Hood. Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins.
Okay.
I think this movie is a underrated movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's underrated. I think if you go back, revisit this movie, I think it's got lots of laughs. You got Monique, you got Martin, you got Peter Dinklage.
No, he was in the other one, Death at a Funeral.
Death at a Funeral, that's right.
Death at a Funeral.
I was about to get picked, but Green Mile Man was in it. What's it? Duncan, Michael Clark Duncan was in it.
Mm-hmm.
My girl, what's her name? From 50 Cent movie. I can't think of her name right now. If I Was Your Best Friend, he was singing to her on that movie. What was her name though? I can't think of the actress's name.
You talking about the singer? What's her name?
No, she's not a singer.
What's her name? Man, that girl. Okay.
That girl, whatever. Yeah, but I think that's an underrated movie. I do think it's underrated. Going to 60 Seconds. See,
Joy Bryant. Thank you.
Joy Bryant, that's it. Joy Bryant. Yeah,
Joy
Bryant. Joy. What
up? We don't care about no Gone in 60 Seconds.
Nah, we don't care about Gone in 60 Seconds. Stella got a groove back.
Oh, don't care. That wasn't even a Cookout.
Yeah. Fast and
They don't give it. You know what?
Yes, indeed. Hey, you can't front. Even though it's 5 seconds, they make sure to make an emphasis on. But only reason why it's rememberable.
That ain't no damn barbecue. They eating dinner. That ain't no damn barbecue. You know what a barbecue consists of? Barbecue consists of ain't nobody playing no spades. You see anybody playing spades over there?
Ain't no spades. You right.
You see anybody dancing? You see a DJ in the background?
No music going on.
There ain't no music going on. They haven't. That's a family dinner. They ain't no damn barbecue.
Family dinner. The brothers.
Okay, that one.
Yep. Right. The brothers. Waterboy. What was the Cookout singing on Waterboy?
It was when his mama was talking slick to old girl, and he finally stood up to his mama.
Oh yeah. That's right.
And then mama and the girl was going back and forth with each other, and she's like, "But he likes the," and she was
right, like, the boobies or something like that. He said,
yeah.
Right. Goodfellas, that was a good little cook. Goodfellas is. Have you seen Goodfellas?
I have seen Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, that was Madea's family reunion.
Hey, you cannot leave out Madea's family reunion. That was like the ultimate.
Yeah, that was a good cookout.
Like all the elders sitting at the old slave quarters on the porch looking at
the old slave quarters.
That's what it was.
Not the old slave quarters.
They all sitting at the old slave quarters watching everybody gyrating. Come on, let's go.
And talk about the babies and how they dress and things. Yeah. But that was kind of the same thing in
Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice, though.
Mm-hmm.
Same situation. Which is the typical
Orlando or Chicago and whatever the girl name was, Keisha.
Keisha, yeah, Chicago and Keisha.
It was like, I know dang well she ain't up in another man's face, and her man's getting right now.
Yeah.
Yes,
I know, Kev.
Yes, Kev. The slave quarters.
The slave quarters. That's wild. She is wilding.
I'm just saying that's where they was at. Y'all think y'all trying to tell me that building, that house didn't look like it was a slave quarter?
I mean, you know.
Exactly. Shut up.
you know. Let me get to these comments real quick, and then we can move on. Dre Matt says, "Don't be a menace. Cookout is classic. You know you kissed every ninja. Fool, you know you kissed every ninja." D still said, "I like JFV. JFV. What's JFV?
Johnson Family Vacation."
Oh, yeah, I'm tripping. I'm like JFV. Yeah, Johnson. Hey, man, these. The shorthand, man. I'm tripping. I'm sorry. Yes, Johnson Family Vacation. I enjoyed that movie too. I thought I think it's underrated. I think when you put people, you got Bow Wow, you got Solange, who is probably could have blown up to go off and do great things. You know what I'm saying? She did the Cheerleader movie, the sequel to it, and she was up and coming, and then she disappeared. But Bow Wow and Nick Cannon, they don't get I don't think they get the props that they deserve because of who they are. And we saw them as kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and then,
Bow Wow.
What's that?
I said we grew up with Bow Wow.
Yeah, right. You grew up with Bow Wow and you think he's corny. Now, I think that's the bad stick.
Started out that way, okay? He started out as a bubblegum rapper, and then he tried to turn around and was like, "I'm gangsta." And we was like, "No, you're not."
But he didn't still. That's a whole nother.
Okay, he did start a little Bow Wow. You just tell me
to the mainstream. He did. Well, no, I was gonna say to the mainstream, but because I'm a hip hop guy, I have the pre-Bow Wow, Death Row Day Bow Wow. I'm just letting you know. And he was not rapping about stuff like that. Well, just letting you know.
Then he became Mr. 106 in Park and became even more corny.
I mean, you have to, as a kid, you don't want to hear Shoot 'em Up Bang Bang is from no 10-year-old. So they did the right thing. I'm just saying
when he became Mr. 106 in Park.
But I still don't think that's corny. I think putting the corny label on him and Nick Cannon is corny to me.
My thing is that you come off as being clean cut, you know what I'm saying? But then like your rapping is like doesn't fit your image. You get what I'm saying? It was on I take that back. They kind of almost tried to do that to Chris Brown too. But then Chris Brown was like, "Oh, you want me to match what I'm singing about? Oh, got you. Tattoo me." Like Bow Wow was like, "Oh, you want me to match what I'm rapping about? Yeah, I ain't rapping no more. I'm an actor now."
Well, I mean, it worked, you know. Barbershop 2, yep. Okay, Joe Bryant. You remember the dog pool disaster more than anything else in bad. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that wasn't a cook. That
wasn't a cookout. That was a family dinner.
Right. That was just them getting, the nice Miami sunset. You know
And
what
they
I'm
put
saying?
something on. They threw something on the grill because it
Throw
was there.
something on the grill.
It was there.
Dre said, slave quarters almost stopped me from Mika be on one, man. She be on one.
That's where they was at.
She be on one. He still says Bow Wow's best film is Roll Bounce. Roll Bounce.
So I have to agree. And that's not just me being a skater.
Is that his best movie, Roll Bounce? Okay.
I mean, not unless you want to count the
right, Dre. Yeah, he was Snoop's protege. Like he
was
was
CSI Cyber.
Bow Wow was the most gangster when he debuted on Arsenal. I'm trying to tell you. People don't remember when he was on before he got with JD. He was on Arsenio Hall with Snoop and all it. Like he was and on some gangster stuff.
And then JD was like, "You gonna do this bubble gum?"
Right? No, I mean, which was the right move?
Yeah,
I like Lottery Ticket too, and that's what I was trying to remember the name of the movie. I like Lottery Ticket. To me, those two movies was Bow Wow at his best. I would put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And then it's from them two movies that he ended up on CSI, the Cyber CSI.
Yeah. That was actually a good CSI too. I don't know
it
why.
Was. They canceled it.
Was that the why? I think that was the writer's strike that took that out.
I think so.
But yeah, I think given a chance, that was because him and Nick Cannon was going neck and neck around that time. Because Nick Cannon had just did Underclassmen.
Wasn't Nick Cannon also in Roll Bounce?
Yep, Nick Cannon was in Roll Bounce.
Okay, and I mean, so a lot of people don't like Drumline. I like Nick Cannon in Drumline. Yep. I like him in Love Don't Cost a Thing. Even
Love Don't Cost a Thing, which was a remake.
I liked him in what's the name of that movie? I can't think of it now. Anyway, but yeah, there were several movies that Nick Cannon was awesome in. Now, what we not gonna do is he was in that remake of Dawn of the Day of the Dead. No, sir. Sat down.
Nick Cannon was?
Yeah, you ain't never seen that Day of the Dead? It's trash.
Which one?
It went straight.
Not the one with them at the mall?
Nah. That's Dawn of the Dead. They remade Day of the Dead, and it went straight to sci-fi.
Oh, that's probably why I didn't.
It was trash.
Because I was gonna say not the one with Ving Rhames. That one was.
Oh no, that's classic.
That's where the zombie looked up and took off running. God, I was like, what
the? When that movie first came out, I had it on DVD. I mean, that's just telling my age.
I went to the movies to see it.
I did go see. I went to the. Oh yeah, okay. We ain't gonna talk about when I went to the movies to see it, but I had it on DVD, and I would go to sleep to that movie, and then I would wake up to. The to the DVD menu.
And what it was just playing that scene over and over again. That was crazy.
Oh, no. This was at the time when your DVD player would automatically start for you. It would be like,
okay, yeah.
Like you've been on the menu screen too long, so it would start. Right. So I remember waking up one time and it was just like zombies running, and I was like, oh.
That because a lot of people didn't understand. They was like, why are zombies? And if you think about it, because that was done by who was that done by? That was Zack Snyder, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
That was Zack Snyder.
Yes, it was. But, okay, so a lot of people don't think like when zombies are fresh.
Yeah, and that's what the zombie guru guy, I forgot his name. He did all the classic zombies back in the day.
Oh, George Romero.
He was saying, that's what he said. He said, if you think about it, if a zombie, because he was laying down like the zombie rules or something like that. He was saying a fresh zombie would be able because their muscles and stuff is still intact. He was like, but the body starts to deteriorate. Then you get the slow moving.
Rigor mortis sets in, but it takes a while for rigor mortis to set in. So all them zombies in Dawn of the Dead was Olympic running, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they'd be Olympic running, but I'm just saying they gonna be fast.
Well, I mean, if that dude if he was fast, he was still.
That's what I'm saying. Fast. Like, but all of them was fast. Like them zombies was hauling ass.
Nah, they took off. They took off.
They was like the 28 Day Later
Yeah.
zombies. And they weren't even zombies in 28 Days Later. They just
I like Drum. And we had a discussion about Drumline, how she kind of took advantage of my man. Her being a senior and him being a freshman.
Okay, we had talked about that already. If y'all want to go back and review us, then when we reviewed Drumline, Blue has this theory that she took
she took advantage of him.
Zoe's character took advantage of Nick Cannon's character because what planet does a senior date a freshman?
Yeah, that to me was just weird. I mean, right off the bat, it wasn't even. And why was she still?
It wasn't right off the bat. Now she was like, nah.
Well, you know what I mean.
Like look here, little boy. Like, look here, little boy. You ain't that dope.
Yeah, she did. But why was she still at the parties? Is she a senior? She's a senior. She should have been working on.
Nah, she was, you know what I'm saying? She had the sorority, you know, she's
still trying to get her line dance on and shit.
She get the new line online.
But she should have been, whatever her degree was in, she should have been working, doing that shit. Nursing or whatever she went to school for, she need to be off getting her hours in. Who?
She was getting a major in dance.
Dance? That was just, I don't know. Yeah, beef with Lil Romeo. Go through these guys. Yeah, they are really, and we did make them look corny. I think we did make them look corny. Drumline is dope. Drumline is fire, man. I'm not taking nothing away from it.
No. Trust me. It's a great movie.
Right. Drumline is dope. Drumline is dope.
And it foretold.
She could have taken advantage of me. And I'm not snitching. He didn't snitch neither. I mean, I'm not saying that stuff like that don't happen. We know that happens. I'm just saying, if you watch the movie, they kind of made it seem like they were both on the same level. He coming fresh off straight out of high school, going fresh to 18. Right. You know what I'm saying? Linking up with her. He a knucklehead.
24.
Yeah, she would have been like, so like, and you know she way advanced. She done been through the four. Hell, she might be a 5th year senior for all we know. We don't know.
She's a super duper senior.
Super senior she was. We don't know how many kids she done ran through on the drum line, man. We don't know. I don't mean it like that. I mean it like that she done. I'm gonna keep moving.
Just like that.
I'm gonna keep it moving for Zoe Solan to come and get me, dog. Let me keep.
I know. Moving. Then she won't, and then I can't be her. You know what I'm saying? I can't play Gamora for her.
Play Gamora. Nah, let me quit moving. But yeah, those were the 17. Do you have a favorite cookout? You said
my favorite is Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice.
I mean, just because like you could literally go to a park where they're having a family reunion, a cookout, and just walk up and be like, "We cousins," and ain't nobody gonna think twice about it. They gonna be like, "Make you a plate."
Right. Dre is stupid. Dre said, "Shit, she could have been a senior citizen."
That's enough out of you, Dre Mac.
Indeed. Yeah, I think it's next. I like Menace just because of the shenanigans, because those movies came out like damn near around the same time, right? But the shenanigans of Menace, because just that hood, man, you know what I'm saying? Like you yelling to somebody way off in the distance, bring a damn plate, you know what I'm saying? And she hollering back, "What, nigga? Hey, bring no motherfucking plate." You know
hurry up with that plate.
Hurry up with that plate. Starving. But and then don't forget when Kane put up on the old girl in the parking lot, you know what I'm saying? And got the digits. Like that, to me, that reminded me of cookouts that I saw. Not saying that Poetic Justice did, because that reminded me of cookouts too, but just on a more teenage level, I guess, reminded me with the men. But to me, they won A1 being whichever one you put up. I don't have no argument. You know what I'm saying? Can't really argue that. And then the rest is the rest. Except for Bad Boys and fucking.
Now you can keep that.
Deliver Us from Evil.
Second place would be the Medea cookout, the Medea family reunion, and all the elders.
Right. I'm with that.